Right. Hello, everybody. I'm going to give it a minute to let people pop in here. I was supposed to say it's not counting. Give it a few minutes to let people come on and stroll onto here. It is Friday and it is a snowy day. Hello, Jasmine. How are you doing today? I hope your day is going well. It is currently snowing like crazy outside where I am. I'm doing okay, Candle. Hi. Oh, hello, Ashley. I'm doing okay. How are you all doing? It is a snowy day. Yes, Jasmine, working. Get that money. I'm doing okay. I'm having a lot of pain today. I don't know if you can tell, but it is completely white outside because it's snowing, and there are currently 7 inches outside. 7 inches of snow. Let me know if you're getting weather as well, but how are you all doing? How's your day? How's life? I'm just existing. I have fluids running behind me currently. Hello, equestrian lover. How are you all doing today? How is life? How's the bodies feeling? Is today a flare-up day? Are you kind of in the middle? Are you having a good day? I'd love to know. How are you all doing? It's good to see some of you in here. I know this is kind of a last-minute live today, but I will save it on my channel for anyone who would like to watch it. Yeah. How are you all doing today? I feel like my Wi-Fi is running a little slow today, but that is okay. I'm just hanging out. Thank you, Jasmine. That's an OG working on your lunch break or your break in general. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. How was your day going? I'd love to hear more about you all. I'm so boring. Ooh, also, video coming today. I scheduled a video to go live at 5 o'clock. So that is coming up at 5 o'clock. Oh, thank you.
Heat pack.
Heat pack.
He just went to the bathroom. He went 1 and 2. So
fiancé delivery. Thank you for him.
Yes. But he's feeling good. Just took him out. Still getting higher and higher.
Is it like 7 inches right now?
I'll go check. I'll let you know.
Cool.
I haven't measured with the ruler, but the ruler's out in the breezeway to be able to check.
To measure, because we got about 3-4 inches a few days ago, and now it's snowing again, and we're up to like 7 inches plus. It's snowing, and my body hates it, but it's pretty. I should just put a shirt out with that phrase on it. But yes, thank you so much, Jasmine, for tuning into the live. Elia, I hope I said that right. But hello. Having an okay POTS day. I feel you. I feel you so much. But my doctor put me on prednisone, so it's causing a bit of chaos. Yeah, I know adjusting to new meds is always chaos, but I hope that it gives you more relief than side effects. I definitely know how that can be. Yay, Ashley. Oh, okay. We got some bonding, some fellow prednisone friends. I'm personally not on prednisone. I'm on, what am I on? Mitodrin, I think, because my blood pressure typically runs low with my POTS. Yes, I hate the snow too, Ashley. I absolutely despise the snow. Oh, hello. Simon's saying hi. Hi, handsome. What's up? He says hello. Yes, another mitodrin friend. Whew, I think I just popped a rib out doing that. That's fun. Just girly things. Oh my god, yeah, that one came out. Whew. Okay, I gotta catch up. Sorry, I'm out of breath just sitting here. Pots. Whew, sorry, I catch my breath.
I took a picture to show you.
Where are we at?
It is 7 inches. So this is the cold weather attire.
Yep.
But this is on our back patio table where I haven't cleared off anything, and it's 7 inches. That ruler is fully stuck to the bottom of the table.
Keep in mind, the last time it snowed like this was in my junior year of high school, and I graduated college in 21.
So it's been since like 2016.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten maybe snow. An inch or two, not 7.
Yeah. So we're getting dumped on right now. Let me know if y'all are getting snow as well, because we're going to be in the house all weekend. We're snowed in.
I'm glad I went out to
shovel when you did.
Yeah.
Because we have a gravel driveway, so sometimes we don't really have, like, it's weird to shovel a gravel driveway.
I swept the driveway.
We swept the driveway, yeah. Yes, snow is the worst. Snow is pretty, but when the sun hits it, it's just too bright. It's so bright. Oh my god, I have to wear sunglasses whenever I go out in the snow, because it's so bright. It reflects all the sunlight. I got a burn. You see why my cheeks are so red? I got a combination of brain work, windburn, and sunburn, because the snow was reflecting off of the sun, and that's where we're at right now. I'm gonna go grab water. Come along with me to grab water, because your girl, I'm doing fluids and I'm still thirsty and doing. I'm fighting with my charging cord because it's wrapped up in my fluids line. All right, this is as real as it gets here, folks.
And there's your fluids to get most. I was going to prep
Pepra,
on the...
Yes, please. Would you be able to grab me water?
Yeah, I can do that. Do you want the circle bottle, or do you want just like a water bottle?
Just water. I think I put one in the freezer. Oh, goodness. Existing is so hard when you're chronically ill. Because even just that, I'm like, ooh. Catching my breath. Okay, let me catch up on the chats. Hello to everyone who is here. I'm just going to say a quick hi. Hi to Ashley. Hi to Jasmine.
This is the frozen one. That one's, accessible. I can get you a different one if you don't. Are you
sure it's accessible?
Well, yeah, not accessible so much as it is.
No, I like it. This one doesn't spill.
Frozen. But this one is like partially liquid, but I don't think you could get anything out of the cap right now. So if you want to let this start defrosting.
This is a really cool water bottle. So it's just water.
I had the flavor turned off if you want to turn it up.
I'm going to turn it on. What is it called? It's
Circle.
The
flavor is strawberry watermelon.
I think it's strawberry watermelon.
Yeah, watermelon, strawberry.
But you drink out of it, and so it encourages you to drink more water. So if you're a spoonie who has POTS, this is great. Autumn's mom gave it to us the other day because she had 2 of them. And we were just going to try it out, but it's amazing. It's a really easy way to get more fluids and water without oh no, I'm really jittery. Oof. The yuck. Let me say hello to everyone else who's in here. Hi, Mama. Hi. Mama Murray is in here, y'all. Mama Murray, the icon, the legend who birthed me. She is in this chat right now. Hello, Candle. Hello, Equestrian Lover. Hello, Caitlin. Hey, Jasmine. Hey, Cars Chaos. Hey, Candace. Hey, Carol. Hi, Lindsay. Fellow Lindsay. We do spell it differently, but welcome, fellow Lindsay. Also, while y'all are in here, please give this live chat a thumbs up if you like it, and if you want me to do more live streams, it will let me know. But yeah, how are y'all doing? Let me catch up on some of the actual. Hi, Grat Sonar. Hi, Tracy. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the chat. It's so good to see all of you beautiful people here. If you haven't seen Simon yet, come say hi to Simon, my service dog. Hey, handsome. Can you say hi? There you go. He said, I'm in serious space because Mama hasn't done her seizure meds, but she's about to. But yes, I'm running my IV fluids currently right now. Let me try to get some responses going here. Sorry, the chat's kind of hard to keep up with. Boop, boop, boop. I'm trying to go up. I'm sorry, I'm slow at reading. I love you all, beautiful humans. Please let me know how you're doing. How's your day going? Spoon check-in. Are we running low? Are we doing okay? How are you feeling today? So, thank you so much, Equestrian Lover, for sending my channel to your best friend. Chronic illness life, y'all. It's rough, but we're in it together. So I'm so glad that my channel has helped you all feel less alone. That's the whole goal of my channel. And I did it. It was really helpful for me as well, because I felt really alone when I was first getting sick and things were really happening. and just finding the chronic illness community has really helped just support one another through the craziness that is chronic illness. So that's awesome. Thank you so much. Hi, Caitlin. So you watched my YouTube, recently got diagnosed with POTS and gastroparesis. Any advice you can give me to help with nausea and pain while eating? Where do I begin? I'm still figuring that one out. Nausea-wise, I try to keep mint around because mint is kind of a natural nausea suppressant. It doesn't always work, but sometimes it can help a little bit. I rotate through several nausea meds. If you don't have nausea meds, definitely ask your doctor. Oh my God, you hear my throat? I've been talking for how long? 10 minutes, and my throat is already trying to give out.
Would you like a refill on the water?
No, that's okay. I still need to drink it. Thank you. Well, I'll go sit down. Help me get through these comments because I'm really struggling.
I can do that. Here,
my mom was on here too.
Oh, is my mama on there?
I don't think so.
She might not have seen the notification. She was on for the last live.
She was on the last one.
Let's see, where are we at?
Nausea and pain. Okay. Advice. Heat packs for the winter. Essential. So essential. It's literally the only thing getting me through. I popped out a rib for when I was out on here, like the first few minutes and it's still out. So we'll get that in later. But yeah, nausea, I rotate through Zofran, sometimes Phenergan. I have a nausea med called Amend, but unfortunately not a lot of insurances cover it. But it's miracle working for me, like it's when none of my other nausea meds work.
It's often used for patients going through chemotherapy.
Yeah.
That's like the grade that it's at. I would say pain for you is like movement,
like stretching,
like as much as it can be painful to do that. If you're laying in bed and you're still feeling pain, try just like going to the couch. Sometimes just like changing positioning is helpful.
A video going up today at 5:00. It's a new video. It's a day in my life with chronic illness. It was requested by you all, so I have to deliver, of course. But in that video,
mother feeding her children.
I got to, y'all are getting a short tonight. You're getting a video, a live stream. You're getting all of the things, because you all give me so much happiness. So I want to give you all the content. But yeah, moving as much as you can. Obviously, if you can't, you can't. But stretching, small movements. That's what I do. Even if I just put a heat pack on myself and like do little tilts or something. Okay, Mitodrin. Yes, another Mitodrin friend.
Hey, we're getting snow tonight. Ready to stay in all weekend. I also have POTS and lupus as well. You helped me get through the undiagnosed period of my life. Oh,
sending you all the love and spoons. It's so hard when you're undiagnosed. Like it's so difficult to get a diagnosis, especially these days because resources are running so small because it's chaos, especially now. It's like the season of everyone getting sick. ERs are insane again with the flu, with COVID.
I think there was a recent study about like long COVID that like 1 in 5 people who've contracted it 2 or more times have experienced long COVID. And it is a significant amount of people who are becoming disabled for the first time in their life. That it's overwhelming the system a lot. And I'm thankful that people are able to go and get it, but it's definitely slowing things down.
Yeah, it's really hard. And I feel like doctors don't always take you as seriously when you're undiagnosed. Like for a long time, I was written off as just anxiety. And don't get me wrong, I have my anxiety disorder. It is a killer. But yeah, it's tough. But I'm so glad that my channel was able to help you get through that. Propanolol, yes. I'd take that as well, but it's definitely, I try to avoid it because it really tanks
an extreme reaction to it. She'll go down to like the 40s or 50s, which is very much not normal. Like beats per minute
I would be stuck because my cardiologist told me to take it whenever I get like really tacky
and you're like stuck above like 100 and so.
Yeah, typically 120, 130 if I'm sitting there for like a long time. Like she told me to take it, and it helps. It does, but it tanks me first. But I'm glad that that's really helpful for you. Prednisone, yeah, a lot of people I've heard are on prednisone too. It is a lot of snow. We're up to 7 inches and it's still going.
Oh my gosh, do you remember the snowstorm that Maryland got?
I brought that up
in elementary school. Like insanity.
Oh, yeah, that one was crazy.
Insanity. Like when we were like little, I swear it was like 1.5 feet of snow, but it felt like 3 feet because we were so little. Oh, it was crazy.
Yeah, we're getting all of the...
I'm currently warm inside doing some programming while watching your live.
We love it. We
love STEM.
Yes.
It's important.
Spoonie to gastroparesis, immune deficiency, ADHD, epilepsy, autism. Thank you, Candace, for watching. Sending you all of the love and spoons.
I don't understand how more people don't wear sunglasses during the winter. It's worse than in the summer.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
Especially if you have blue eyes. Fun fact, the color of your eyes can actually affect how you process sunlight, and it's harder for people with light eyes to like take in higher amounts of sunlight than it is people with brown eyes.
Oh my god, I wish I had the effect of the more you know.
Like, but yeah, so we both struggle with that because we both have light eyes.
Yeah. And be careful. Put that sunscreen on because I got the sunburn.
She did. She got a sunburn.
Because it's not windburn anymore. I haven't been outside. This is sunburn. I put Cetaphil on it last night. Like you'll see it in the video that's coming out today at 5 o'clock. Cough, cough. Sorry. No, sorry. Plug it.
No, our children are just going to be just light eyes, fair skin. Just
I've been putting a mask on solely to block some of the sun from my face. Like,
see, I've been doing it to keep my face warm.
Yeah,
like
that
it
too,
creates a little insulation like around your face. Because like my nose and my ears always get it. My ears will cause me a headache sometimes when it gets too cold.
Yeah, it's definitely really bright. Ooh.
Hello, beautiful. Glad you're doing well. My day's going good, and we're getting snow too. I hate the snow. I'm in Norwich, New York. Yeah, I was about to say it's hit so much of the East Coast. It's insanity.
Yeah,
is Norwich like northern New York, or is it? I'm not sure where it is.
I had PT today. He asked me if I've ever been evaluated for Ehlers-Danlos.
I started tearing up because I told her that I brought it to my doctors and didn't do anything about it.
Yeah. No,
I'm so glad that somebody like brought it up to you and it's just like in your corner.
Oh yeah, it's always good to have people who, especially documentation. Documentation is so important. Like make sure they document that so that other doctors will be able to see that. Because I know sometimes when you're bringing up something for the first time, they're like, "Why?" or like, you know, doctors like to do their thing, and we appreciate them. But I'm so glad to hear that you're getting evaluated. And or that it's brought up in its conversation now, so you can get better, hopefully, treatments and stuff. Circle bottle too. Okay,
so
cool.
You picked out a bunch of good flavor. You picked out like watermelon strawberry. You picked out mixed berry.
Just strawberry.
Just regular strawberry.
Green apple.
You did pick out a green apple because we found out that we like this green apple candy. So we've been trying more green apple stuff. I have pink lemonade right now. Ooh, pink lemonade sounds really good.
I saw that one. I definitely saw that one. Your mom had it too. Got a lot of snow last night too. I know it's hitting so many people.
Hi from Russia.
Whoa,
that's cool.
Hey, that's so cool.
I was about to say
international viewers.
That's crazy.
That's so sick.
What time is it there for you? Because I know that it spans like so many different time zones, but even still, that's like a crazy amount of time. Hope you're not up too late for us.
But thank you for watching. Thank you so much to everyone who's here. I love hanging out with y'all. Like I was feeling really, really yucky today, just nausea and pain, and this makes me feel so much better.
She loves you guys so much. Like, it always like brightens her up so much. It like brings a good energy.
I love talking with y'all in the community that we have here.
I wanted to ask, was the IV fluids for your POTS or the other condition? Do you have trouble staying hydrated by just drinking fluids? Oftentimes an IV makes me feel so much better. Kind of both.
So the fluids were originally recommended from my POTS doctor because, as most of you probably know, with POTS, the first things anyone is going to say is drink more water and increase your salt intake. Quote for quote, if you ever get a POTS diagnosis, those are the first two things they're going to say every time.
What was it that your doctor prescribed you?
Soy sauce.
Yeah. Prescribed your soy sauce.
He said, take a shot of soy sauce. I was like, okay, I like soy sauce. You gotta get sushi.
Now we gotta get, ooh.
We haven't had sushi.
We haven't had sushi in forever. We should go back to Sushi Sono and get some sushi.
Oh, Sushi Sono is so good.
I know.
Shumai. Oh, but yes. So it's for my POTS and it's also for my gastroparesis because I can't fully like hydrate myself just from the amounts that I'm able to get in my stomach. My tube is hanging on by a thread right now. I'm scheduled for a tune-up.
A little upgrade
for the year in February. So I'll be vlogging that, of course. What else would I do with my life? So serious. This is officially my job other than like we're trying to get on disability and stuff. But
another good flavor is Honeycrisp apple. Ooh, we would like that. We would definitely like that.
Yeah, that sounds yummy. Oh, yes, Simon.
He's late. He's just asleep.
So cute. Yeah, he's laying on my feet.
I just took him outside. He went to the bathroom and he did like a little run in a circle around me. He can't run too fast because it's so high up on his legs now, but he does the little like bunny hop jump and he's like, okay, I'm ready to go inside and take a nap now.
Because this is his first snow. It's actually his birthday tomorrow. So everybody wish Simon happy birthday.
It's his third birthday. Happy birthday, Simon.
He's like, I don't care. I'm sleeping.
Moms are doing their thing. I'm sleeping. Okay, I'm in bed with chronic fatigue, gorgeous service dog.
Thank you.
Ooh, I see. I'm assuming that is Russian, but it could be another Slavic language. I am not as familiar with those, but languages is a passion of mine.
Yeah. First conversation with my cardiologist. I don't know how. Do you want to talk about it? Because you just did this.
I did.
You just had this
I
conversation.
was just at the
I'm gonna
cardiologist. Yeah. Do you think?
I'm gonna put my capper on because my eyes are going a little wonk.
So it's time.
It's time.
So I was just at the cardiologist on Wednesday. So I know, Lindsay, you posted a short about what happened to me, right?
No.
I thought you posted it on TikTok.
I posted on YouTube.
On YouTube. Okay. That's what I was saying.
Oh, no, it was on TikTok. Sorry.
No, it's all good. Anyways, is it okay if I share?
Yes.
Okay. So back in December, to put it bluntly, I experienced a stroke. I am okay. I promise I'm okay. It was kind of this weird thing. I have family who's had a stroke before, and I was on a medication that I'm not on now. I am okay. But I'm following up with cardiologist afterwards because they don't exactly know why it happened. They have theories and they think a bunch of things kind of like correlated to like make it happen. But so they're having me see a cardiologist, a hematologist, and a neurologist. So I experience tachycardia. I experience like different things. I experience air hunger. Like I experience a lot of things that like POTS people have, like, but I don't have syncope. So like it was never really like a thing that people or doctors would think of me for, even though majority of people who have POTS don't experience syncope. She's taught me well. But so I simply brought it up because I also have an allergy to a medication where I have a severe tachycardic reaction. And that has been on my chart since I was like a little kid. And they were like, well, they always ask, well, what happens? I say, oh, I get tachycardia from this. I get some extreme tachycardia. Doctors have previously suggested looking into POTS diagnosis. And honestly, one of the easiest way to bring it up to a cardiologist, even if a doctor has not previously suggested it before, say that they have. Say that they've suggested you look into it, not that you have started the process. Like that's just kind of what I did. I was just like, people have suggested it. Doctors have suggested it. It's been documented that I have tachycardia, that I have these things. And just simply say like, hey, another doctor of mine, or like my PT or my friend who has POTS, says that she see, maybe like bring up that somebody else has seen it in you. That's what I felt comfortable with, because it felt sometimes when you go to the doctor, it can almost feel confrontational. Like you're being like, oh, I have to advocate for myself. I have to do all this. And when you're saying it just about yourself, sometimes just saying, hey, somebody else thought this about me, it might be worth looking into, makes it a little bit easier, like for yourself. Like it can feel like somebody else is saying it, not you.
And keep detailed records. Yes. Like come at them with heart rates you're sitting at, come at them with blood pressures when you're experiencing this. Write down what you're experiencing when, like,
if you can take pictures of it.
Yeah, take pictures if you have something to monitor your heart rate or something else. Like you can always get the more records and like things you can show them.
That's important. That's really good. I just kind of, that's the better option. I'm more of like the like sidestep option. Okay. I know I talked forever.
It's okay. I'm connected to my seizure med now, so I'm getting a lot better. I turned my heating pad on, so I'm not struggling
just,
as much.
Brought up HEDS and got that's not high on our list. Maybe when you're 35.
Oh my God. I know. The feelings I have, I wouldn't to be able to talk about that all day.
Mm-hmm. All day.
I heard that so much growing up. Like growing pains. It was growing pains forever. It wasn't growing. It was for a little bit. Everyone goes through growing pains, but they never went away.
Yeah.
I always look back on my old videos. If you are like want to stalk, go for it. But I was like, yeah, I'm getting wounds on my skin from my knee braces, but that's just normal. And I'm like, who is gonna tell her? Like, oh, I said this in therapy. I was like, I want to give myself a little pat on the back for whatchamacallit.
Right. I have a daily alarm in the middle of the day for afternoon Kepler, because sometimes we'll get caught up in things, and so it just went off, so we just laughed about it.
Yeah. What were we talking about? HEDS.
Yes. 35. And getting diagnosed. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good. I have no idea.
Yes, just constantly it wasn't growing pains, and always being
old videos
off.
Of me. Yeah, I would basically just say, oh my God, it's normal that my knee braces are wounding me, and oh, it's normal that I'm constantly in pain. I'll grow out of it.
No.
And it never went away.
No.
We talked that out in therapy.
Good. I'm glad that you're
Therapy's great. I love therapy.
It is. I had my appointment with Kennedy Krieger and finally got diagnosed. Thanks for the goodbye.
Yay, Ellie. That's so amazing. I'm so happy for you. That's who diagnosed me. It was Kennedy Krieger clinic in Baltimore. So they are the ones who diagnosed me as well. I recently got a feeding tube and it's getting a Mickey button at the end of the month. A fellow tube. Hello, a fellow tubie. I know I'm getting mine replaced next month. About a month away, like a little less than that.
Yeah.
Struggling right now.
Hanging in there. Okay.
Let's see. Finally getting a gastric emptying study right now after 10 years of gastroparesis symptoms. Oh my goodness.
10 years.
Oh, sending you all the love. And the gastric emptying scan sucks because they
didn't you like not make it through
correct
the solid symptoms.
Emetophobia warning, no sounds, motion, anything, but just mention of it. You might want to mute or something. What went down came back up for my gastric emptying study, the solid phase of it. So they ended up giving me a liquid phase of it, which also came up the second the scan was done. I lasted just until the scan was done. I said, give me a cup. So gastric emptying study sucks, but it is really helpful in terms of like getting a gastroparesis diagnosis. So good luck. I'm sending you all of the love. It's tough. It's not a fun scan. No, a lot of tests aren't.
You're not.
But you got this. And I'm cheering you on every step of the way.
Okay, I love your jumper. What is that the one you got for Christmas? It is the one she got for Christmas.
Yeah.
I recognize somebody from the UK when I see her because jumper is their word for sweater.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the full pink purple thingy.
Oh, this thing. I mean, no, because you got this one for Christmas. But yes, jumper.
That is true. Yes,
is a common UK word for
very cool
sweater. Let's see. Excited for day in the life.
Yes.
Always excited for her videos. 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It is 5 o'clock somewhere. But yes, that video is scheduled and it will go live. And then you're getting a short tonight as well. I'm trying to do a short a day to keep feeding my family.
That rhymed. To feed the family. Love it. Short a day to feed the family. Love it.
What else do we have?
Can you do a video on venting your tube if you eat with it?
Interesting.
Have you done a video with that?
No.
I feel like it could be interesting, but you would definitely have to put a lot of warnings on it because
it's not
it's a bodily fluid.
It is.
And like we're very used to it.
We're so used to it.
And we don't think anything of it. And then we forget that other people don't think anything of it, and sometimes our friends.
Oh my god, that is
like
the recent thing. Is we've been making really interesting jokes and dark humor. Dark humor is how we cope with a lot of it, you know, especially after what we both went through last year. Like, it's a way to cope. And we make those jokes around other people who don't exist.
They don't laugh,
and we're like, haha.
We're cackling like mad hyenas,
and they're looking at us like.
Oh my god, that could be a good screen cap for that. Oh my god.
So it's a little awkward when you make dark humor jokes that people don't always understand. But
it could be educational.
I'll definitely keep it in mind. I will definitely add it to like my filming list and see if I can find like a sensory friendly way to do that, because it would definitely be very informative, and like it is an important part of maintaining a tube and everything. So I'll definitely keep that in mind. Thank you for the request. I always love to get your requests.
Yeah.
And I definitely always keep in mind I was working on requests this morning.
You have like a whole list.
I have a big list that I'm pulling from.
I had COVID 3 times and had long COVID the first time I had it. I was sick for almost 2 months.
Yeah, long COVID is awful. It's awful.
I have a rheumatology appointment on Valentine's Day, and hopefully she can help me figure out why I'm in pain and always tired. Yeah.
Good luck. Fingers crossed you get some answers.
Yes, we're hoping for you. In the process of getting diagnosed with HHS.
Dizziness shifting to fire. What that was.
Yeah. Okay.
Dizziness is important.
Yeah, the dizziness is what like my main symptom was when I had my stroke. It was severe and sudden onset of dizziness. If you experience any symptom, even if you experience it day to day, but it is severe and sudden, go get it checked out. Dizziness, nausea, chest pain. Numbness and tingling. Like, trust your gut, go get it checked out. Like, I had no idea what was happening to me when it happened. I thought I was maybe having a heart attack at first.
Yeah.
Like, I was like so scared. And it just,
I immediately texted her and I was like, do you want, like, how can I get
because I
there? Can
told
help?
her that I was calling 911 and you were like,
I was like, I know she wouldn't be calling 911 for nothing.
no,
Like,
because we don't call 911 in this house.
we
don't.
It is like, you know, if
we don't call
medical
911
trauma,
in this
if you
house.
know, you know, it is bad if we're having to call.
But I was like, no, I'm okay, because I didn't want her coming with me and everything, like, just yet. And it's just like, it was a good thing as well, because like then Simon,
My mom was
didn't
able
see
to be
me.
there.
Yes, I wasn't alone.
with
I was not
Autumn,
alone.
yeah.
I had a wonderful support system. It was a decision that was best for us.
Yeah.
I'm talking loud. I need to quiet down. I do that sometimes. I don't always realize how loud I am.
No
I'm from
way.
England. I'm jealous. You have snow. We only have frost.
Ooh. Honestly, you can take the snow.
Yes, you can take it.
I love it.
I
Like,
would gladly trade.
It's so pretty, but also,
It's great in concept. In actuality,
like, we're literally gonna be stuck in our house for all weekend.
Yeah,
it's still snowing.
I technically have a shift on Sunday.
Tee-hee.
Who knows if because it's at Starbucks too, so you know that they don't cancel for nothing. They're like Waffle
Yeah.
House; they don't close for nothing. Okay.
Let's see, I hate to see drink more water and increase the salt intake. I'm like, I should just drink an ocean salt water, man. Right? I'm cured. I'll
Oh my
just drink salt water.
goodness.
I'm telling you, soy sauce shots. Oh, sometimes I'll carry around the packets, like the salt packets from places.
Mm-hmm. No, and you do like liquid IV and stuff like that. Like put it in your water.
Anything to hydrate and things like this, because I hate drinking water, but if it's flavored water, then it's cool.
Yeah. Oh, strawberry watermelon is my absolute favorite. Yeah, that's what
Yay.
we've got on the bottle right now.
It's really good. I love it.
Happy birthday to Simon.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so you did post a short about it on
I did.
YouTube.
I think it was the one where I was like,
Yeah,
I need
this
a
is-
fruits of your labor kind of year.
Yes. It was
Last
that
year was such a
one.
traumatic year, I think, for everyone. Like, I feel like 2023 just like ruins everyone a little bit.
It's a little crazy.
We all just felt like a little, ugh,
Yeah, just
like
in the
chaos.
chest.
Yeah, last year was just
it
chaos.
was chaos.
Let's see. I did. Yes, we'll definitely keep updating you all.
Another happy birthday.
Keep an eye on it with my Apple Watch. So important.
She lives on her Apple Watch. She lives on it.
Yeah, it's really helpful, especially keeping records. Like, it's the only reason I knew that my oxygen levels were starting to lower at night, and like when I started having another sign of infection, my watch knew before I did. I was like, why is my oxygen tanking at night? Who knows? I don't want to know.
We thought we were like she was having like sleep apnea or something.
Yeah, but it went away after my infections.
You still snore though. That's
I know.
okay.
You do too.
I know. We both do. I love you.
I love you.
Okay.
See,
When you come in with a binder, they're more likely to listen and think you're serious about things.
Exactly. When I say bring the records, bring the records.
Like printed out records.
That's what we do. We bring them printed out. We have like a go-to document that has all of my meds, all of my doctors, their information, their contact information, my history, my last hospitalization, my diagnoses.
When you got diagnosed.
When I got
your
diagnosed.
medications.
Everything.
Their dosages.
Print it out. Bring it to them.
Here, you can have this copy.
Here, you can have this. You can have this. On a platter. Just give it to them and like bring it out. It's true. Like, when you bring the facts, bring the history, like in detail, doctors are 100% more likely to take you seriously.
They are. Yeah.
And it's hard. If you need to practice. Like, I'm currently trying to learn how to advocate for myself without crying. That is what we're working on right now.
And you've been doing great.
I've been doing
with
good.
it.
I'm
You
getting a
have
lot better. I have a
been.
short coming up with that too. Sorry for the plugs, but I'm getting all the content.
Now they're blaming it on possible celiac and not considering anything else until I see a GI in 6 months. So I'm not going to get anything good for a while. I'm seeing a rheumatologist in March.
That's the hard part, is
though.
everyone is so packed. When
They are.
I have to get an MRI, and we booked it end of December for March,
February.
like end of February, early
Yeah.
February.
It's
I'm
crazy.
I know, because the resources are so limited. So wait lists and everything is just so long. So I'm sending you all the love. I hope you
Yeah,
get
because
in.
you've been having your increased seizures. Like
Yeah.
she's now having
daily.
daily seizures, and so she used to be almost nearly controlled. Like it would be like once like
missed medication or
yeah.
infection.
Yeah,
like sepsis.
That's like a clear definitive reason why. And so now we're getting an MRI to see if there's like something else.
And I also have an appointment with an epileptologist next week. Fingers crossed we can make some more progress there.
Specialists.
Yes, specialists.
Let's see if they'll maybe let me bring up HEDS there. Not sure. Yeah, I mean, because Ehlers-Danlos can affect like GI stuff. Like it affects your whole body, you know, the collagen and everything like affects every single aspect of you. So.
That's one of the biggest misconceptions about Ehlers-Danlos is that it only affects like your body or like your pain, but it affects your collagen and your connective tissue. So it affects your whole body, your skin, your stomach, your mouth, your vision, everything.
I was about to say, doesn't one of your mutuals have issues with their teeth because of EDS?
Yeah. It can cause lots of issues. Yes, I used to watch Amy Lee Fisher and Trippy Hippie. I actively watch her too. I love Zara Beth as well. I've been watching her content a lot. But yeah, I'll have to check out She's in the Bag. I love that. Yes.
Oh, does she have she has an ostomy bag. Yeah, I was just about to say, does she have an ostomy bag? And then I see in parentheses she makes
very cool. I always love getting to hear about other chronic illness creators. I love it. I'm always down to make friends and support one another. Ice on my floor. We had to cancel the play a minute and move it. Yeah, it's snowing so much.
I don't like anything flavored, even unflavored electrolyte drinks, you know, honestly, because I've been having the flavor turned like down real low while she's having it turned up real high. But because the circle bottle allows you to change it, we can share a water bottle and still have like our preferences. So it's great.
Well, that's great.
Not sponsored, but you could if you wanted to.
I want an Apple Watch because it'd be easier to monitor my heart rate. Yeah. Oh, especially with PE. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Definitely keep in mind to listen to your body. If you're feeling dizzy, sit. It doesn't matter what. That's also what my doctors were telling me the other day. Like, it doesn't matter. Just sit. Like, it's much better that you sit down and make things a weird conversation or like an awkward situation than you fall and injure yourself. So yeah, definitely. I know that they do have some more affordable options. Like some people use Fitbits and different things. I personally love my Apple Watch because it connects to my phone and keeps the data so that I can give that to my doctor.
I got that as a gift a couple of years ago.
I did. My dad got it for me for my college graduation.
That's right. Yeah. I was like, you got it as a gift. I couldn't remember when.
But yeah, it's been amazing because this one tracks my oxygen, which has also been really helpful. I didn't know how helpful it would be. But yes, definitely be careful in PE. Make sure that you stay hydrated.
Yeah. Hello from Baltimore. Hey, Baltimore bestie.
Baltimore, you're local.
Yes. I mean, that's where you got your start. You know, Towson University.
Me too. Baltimore besties.
Got the start.
Yes.
It's hard not to cry at appointments when advocating for yourself.
Okay, good. I'm not the only one. Okay.
Almost every time.
Every time. Because even if I start out not crying, if they're not listening, the more like, oh, the anger. Can you see the anger building in my face?
I can feel the tension coming off of her a little bit. I'm not touching her. I can feel the muscles just tense up, you know? You got it, baby. Is the heat pack on? Do you want it on your back?
It is on, yeah.
Maybe put it on your back. Release some of that tension.
Oh my God. Yeah. The amount of arguments that I've gotten into with people. At my last hospitalization, I played the video for a family member. She was like, that's how they treat you? Like, this woman tried to send me home oral everything. And I have not been oral everything in 5 years?
Since before you met me.
And I was actively advocating for myself, and she was not listening. And then get this, I've been on IV fluids for 3 years. I asked her for a bag of fluids and she said no. She said no. I was like, oh.
So you obviously have not read her chart.
I was like, you didn't do your homework.
Come back when you're more prepared for this class.
Oh my God. It's so infuriating. And after years of medical trauma, it can be really emotional when you have to advocate for yourself. It's especially scary. It's frustrating, especially alone.
Because she was alone.
I was alone in that situation.
Because it was outside of visiting hours. So me and her mom couldn't be there.
Yeah.
And it's hard.
So it's tough. I'm glad that you also relate to that,
so
Jasmine.
Good with that.
I did.
You know you did so
and
good.
I gotta get better at it every time. The more we do it, the easier it gets, but it's hard. It's really freaking hard. And know that y'all aren't alone in that either. Like, I still very much struggle with that as well. I'm also learning how to, without crying. My last appointment, I sat there crying so hard with my dad advocating for me, looking at me. Right? These doctors, look, there are incredible, amazing doctors, and I would not be where I am without that. I never want my content to come across as doctor bashing.
No.
Ever. I wouldn't be alive.
We love and appreciate and respect.
Especially with how much they're working right now through the insane, scary sickness that everyone's going through right now. I just have to express the appreciation that I have, because I wouldn't be alive without the medical system, without doctors and nurses who kept me there.
And we are so thankful.
So thankful and incredibly grateful. But we do also have to address the parts of the system that still need to be improved. And that comes with so many of us not being able to advocate ourselves without being put into tears. That in itself shows that some changes need to be made. But I know that it's hard to do that in the middle of a global, worldwide crisis of needing healthcare professionals, because it's so hard and such a difficult system. So I'm so proud of you all for advocating for yourselves. It's so incredibly difficult to do. And I'm so proud of you, and you're doing amazing. You're doing incredible. I love you all.
Yes.
A little pep talk there.
Yes. Just got diagnosed with POTS, not a severe issue. Severity
doesn't matter. If you have POTS, you have POTS. Severity doesn't matter. It doesn't make you less
with
than. That. Don't be saying that stuff in here.
Oh, sorry, I swore.
Bleep.
We both swore.
Ignore it. Sorry, we're passionate. We are adults, but we try not to. Apologies. But yes. You got diagnosed with
severity
POTS.
Doesn't matter. Potsy is a potsy is a potsy.
Yay, I'm so glad they accommodated your PE class for you. That's amazing. Definitely. If you're comfortable with asking for accommodations, that's definitely going to put you in a better place than you would.
Yeah.
Where did the thing go? If they
there it is.
This one.
Yep.
Yes.
PE
teacher. Yes, advocate for yourself. If you can ask for accommodations prior, that'll definitely cause less trouble. And if you're sitting down, teacher could be like, leave her alone.
Yeah.
don't talk to her.
Just
just let
don't
her
focus on her.
Do their thing.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad that you did that. That's awesome. There you go.
We're doing the fitness gram, and I'm online, so I did the curl up and the push up and the sit and reach test between class today.
Where are my Ehlers-Danlos friends who were incredible at the sit and reach test, but awful at the pacer test?
The fitness
Potsies as well. Test. Oh my god, I was so awful at the pacer test.
I was huffing and puffing by the end of it. I was always good at the curl ups. I've always had a pretty strong
curl ups,
core. I was always the girl in class
at the sit ups. I was good
longest.
at the sit ups. I was okay. This was also pre-disability, by the way.
Yeah. I was always the girl who could go the longest in class. I was always so proud of that. I was just like, look at me go compete with the boys. Like, I was always so proud of that.
Yes. But yes, good luck with the fitness. Yes. That's awful. And I'm wishing you all the love and spoons for that, because woo!
I can still hear it playing in my head, and I haven't been in school in 4 years.
In the panic. Beep!
I was about to say, I haven't even taken PE in 7, and I can still hear it just up here.
Woo! Push-up tests than I've ever done. I did 12 modified push-ups.
Okay.
20 curl-ups. Okay.
More than I could ever do.
Round of applause.
We're such theater kids.
We are. Oh my god, we were both theater kids for sure. Let's see. I did a lot better with the push-up. I just heard that.
I don't have any disabilities, but you have opened my eyes so much. My dog isn't trained to become a therapy dog for a nursing home. It's so hard to deal with people.
That's amazing. I love therapy dogs. Before I got my service dog, there were 2 therapy dogs that visited me during one of my hospitalizations. They brought me to tears the second that I saw them. Therapy dogs, service dogs, they're so incredible. They are different, but they are all very incredible working dogs. I absolutely love that. And thank you so much for watching and just, joining me on this journey of life. It's insane, but thank you so much for just watching. People just taking pictures of us without asking. I admire how you handle it. Yeah.
All the time.
All the time.
All the time.
All the time.
It's worse when I'm not around.
100%.
So
When
Like,
I'm
I know how.
alone, I always get talked to. It's not that often that I'm alone these days, but when I am alone, it's so bad. Even if I walk into another aisle with him, and I'm with
I
someone,
say alone. It's more like I've gone into a different store in the mall that she has, where I'm in another aisle at the grocery store. You never really.
I'll be on the floor, and people will be talking to me, and I'll almost come around the corner like, "Can I help you?"
Literally.
And like when I'm alone, it's appreciated, especially people who are like, "Hey, are you okay?" And I'm like, and they respect it, like, so appreciated. But I definitely understand.
They try to talk to you about what kind of dog Simon is.
Especially when I can't talk, I'm like,
they're like, oh my
and
God,
then they're like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I can't talk."
Like, nah, like I'm fine, but like, please.
You do get used to it. The more you do it, the more you handle it. Like when I first brought Simon home and we were retraining and doing a bunch of stuff, like it took me a long time. Every puppy, doggy, oh, there's a dog here. Oh my God. Like I heard every single one of them and I was like, oh my God.
I love it when I just like hear a child in the distance, like just yelling, doggy. I can just hear the parent be like, no.
And majority of the parents I've seen have been pretty good. I know not all of them are, but majority I have who have like, I remember when I was at, I was getting my Ehlers-Danlos diagnosis, and that kid who sprinted towards my mama blocked him, and the mom was like, "I'm so sorry." He was a runner. He was a track star.
Toddlers are fast.
They're fast,
and his mom was right on his heels. But toddlers are just fast.
But she was super nice. They were super nice. So yeah, it definitely takes getting used to in terms of just the general life shift of having a therapy dog go with you and servicing people or having a service animal.
The Spoonie Army comes after the horrible ones, and we praise and shout amazing ones that change our lives for the best. Yes, we do. We gotta.
Yes.
We do have to talk about both sides of it, because there aren't just good and bad. There isn't just bad and there isn't just good. There's two sides with it.
And I was like starting conversations and stuff. And I just wanted to clarify that because I know sometimes it's like
we love and appreciate, like,
especially my treatment team. Oh my God.
Like the doctors that when you work with like regularly. I feel like it's more common when it's like a doctor that you don't know, or like you will only ever see once.
Initial appointments and short ones,
those
really
can be the hardest. I think once you have like your solid team, like there's amazing.
100%.
I'm getting accommodations, but I don't want to use them because the kids at my school have such a small view of the world and really judgmental, but I don't want to miss out. That is such a hard thing. Like you have, it's just at high school, and I mean schools in general, I don't want to assume, are just, they're hard. Like even if it wasn't accommodations, like kids can be judgmental about a lot of things.
That's very true.
Like, not to go off topic, but I used to get, like, I always wanted to go to the library instead of going outside for recess. So I always signed up to do the thing, and I always got, like, people were like, why do you always go to the library? And I'm like, because it's hot out.
I think I had accommodations twice. The first was when I had fractured my kneecap and I had to get surgery on my knee. And that had me on, because my school was several floors, so they had an elevator for only teachers and people who had the mobility need of needing. I couldn't walk up several flights of stairs with a full leg knee brace on. And there was this one time where I was getting out of the elevator and like 4 girls shoved their way in, like directly pushed me into the door of the elevator while I was on crutches.
Oh God, I don't remember
and
that.
A teacher came out and yelled at them, obviously, because I was on crutches and I just got shoved into the wall trying to get off the elevator, and obviously they didn't have a key. They weren't supposed to be there. They just said, "Oh, open elevator, let me run into it." And I was like, "Yes, let's run into the disabled girl on crutches." Oh my God. But thankfully there was a teacher there. It was my theater teacher, and she like spoke up for me.
Sorry, I'm getting lost. I was, because sometimes there's stories that we've told each other a million times, and sometimes there's just new things we learn about each other, because we had whole lives before we met each other.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely, because as much as I want to tell you, like, screw the people who don't know, like, use your accommodations, get them, but it's so hard. Like, it's a lot easier said than done. To be like, just use your accommodations and what you need. And I will say the more that you do use it, the easier it will get. Especially, oh my God, I want you to use that and hear someone say a comment and we could jump through a screen and be like, oh, because that's where I'm at now. But I've also been disabled for several years. I've dealt with hate and disrespect and judgment for my invisible disabilities for literally years. And it takes a lot of building. And I'm one of the people where I will stand up for someone else in a heartbeat. What would you do? I would get up and I would defend any of my viewers or anyone, like, from anything in the world. And
that's one of the things I love about you so much, is that you are just such a protector, and
you
use your knowledge of what you've gone through to advocate and create a platform like this. And it's incredible.
But I'm sending you so much love and encouragement, and like, you got this, you can do it, and you have my channel as a safe place for support and love always.
I hated gym class. I just wanted to lay on the floor and call it a day
until
they actually let me sit when I needed to.
I hated gym class.
Yeah.
I was kind of good at it because I was still in cheer at the time, but that was the beginning of the end. Not the literal end, but
a little bit.
Kind of.
It's okay.
Only the trunk lift and the 1 mile, but not the pacer. It's good. I'm glad you don't have the pacer. The pacer is I hate the pacer.
It was I would cheat the pacer test. If you got past a certain level, then you got a day off from gym. My class is so big, they never noticed. Okay.
Love that.
I remember being like 20 laps into the pacer, and it was the longest I had ever gone, which was like still not even close to what the boys, like, you know, or like the soccer guys would do. Cause like the soccer guys, like running was like their whole thing. I can still feel to this day, like the dryness that was in my throat, like the, like
oh my God. DEATH. Also, I love that my mom is roasting the crap out of me in this chat.
Wait, is she?
Yes!
Wait a minute.
Lindsay, you could never run. Every cheer coach I ever had tried to teach me. It's true. I could never run. But you were and are so strong in so many ways. Thank you, Mama. I mean, it's true. I could never run.
Calling you out.
I could never run. My cheer coaches, even when I would like run before tumbling, were always like, you can't run. And they tried to teach me. I could never run. Maybe it's because of my Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. And I have hypermobile joints that don't know when to stop. Crazy. Who would have thought? Who is going to tell her? Oh my God, I get so hype about that. But I love you, Mama. She was right. I could never run.
Yeah.
I tried soccer once. I tripped over the ball and I never went back.
Oh, hi, I'm French. So glad you're alive. Sorry, thank you so much for your channel. I learned lots of things. Take care of yourself, both of you. Thanks. Your English is great.
Oh my gosh, we're getting all over the world.
Yeah,
French.
we love it.
We had, we
have somebody from Russia. We have somebody from
French.
England.
If you're an international viewer, please let me know. I'd love to hear more and talk about it. How are y'all doing?
Je parle un petit peu de français. J'ai étudié en l'école. But not very much. Very, very little bits.
Very, very cool.
So glad to watch someone who's going through medical issues, doing providers, and also LGBTQ.
Yes. Yeah, we're gay AF.
Very,
very gay.
Also back working at my desk. Didn't want to leave the chat because it's so fun.
Oh, well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a good time. This chat will be saved and on my channel, so anyone who was not able to make it today, I hope you're still able to watch and enjoy this.
It's so hard to take her out places up, constantly being watched for people. We were driving around on the campground in a golf cart, and a kid tried to jump off a moving golf cart to pet her.
Oh my God.
To get to the therapy dog and training.
It really is. It's
crazy.
It's a different kind of alert and awareness that you have to like develop. I am constantly eyes on a swivel when I have him. I'm watching for his tail, especially if he's tucked somewhere. Like he doesn't come everywhere, but he comes, especially medical places and appointments. He's so cute.
You guys such a cute nose.
Okay, pause for cuteness. Oh, is he gonna yawn? Can you yawn? Yay! I love that we both know his spot, that you have to scratch him there to get him to yawn.
Spot right by the side of his jaw.
Are you gonna do again? You gonna yawn again? He's like, stop filming me. You see him turning his head.
Camera.
He yawned. He yawned again.
He waited till he wasn't on camera.
Sassy.
He's just not a camera dog.
He's yawning again.
Oh, it's just so tired.
You see the little black spot he has on his tongue? He's so precious.
We love his little black spot. That's been here since he was little, you know.
He's
wearing a sweater. He's wearing a little red sweater.
God. He went to the VET the other day, and the vet that we saw said he was the biggest dog in a sweater that she had ever seen. Look at him. He's so stoic. The way he
He
sits and
is.
stands, he's like, I am a man.
And then he's also a goof.
He is a goof. He's so funny. He's either like, oh, I'm pretty, or he's like, I am a crackhead. I'm
Yeah.
wild.
You're just a goober.
Yes, a goober.
A wackadoodle.
Wackadoodle. Oh yeah, wackadoodle time.
I have to go. See you later.
See.
Bye.
Bye,
It was
Carol.
so glad
Thank
that you had
so much for
you had
watching.
time to join us.
So good to see you. Glad to hear you say severity doesn't matter. Exactly.
Because
and if
it doesn't.
it doesn't. If
Disability
anyone tells
is
you
disability.
different, disability is disability. Exactly. It doesn't matter how many illnesses you have. It doesn't matter how bad they are. If you're disabled or have a condition, you have it. And that's it. And if no one should make you feel less than or discount your experience because of different things. Everyone's story is different. Everyone's going through their own shit. Everyone's going through their own stuff. Everyone's story is going to be different. Even people who have POTS, even people who have same conditions, even people who have similar conditions and different comorbidities. Like everyone's health journey is gonna always be different. And that's perfectly normal. And yeah, you should never discount someone else's experience. So we are all loving here in the family.
Hey, Lindsay. Hey, Jesse.
Hey, Jesse. Thanks for watching. You want to steal my water bottle is what you want to do. Or he just laid his head on my hand.
He just wants to cuddle.
Wants
Am
to
I in
cuddle.
the way? He says, yes, Mom, you're in the way. He will get in between me and Lindsay to cuddle. He has kicked me out of my seat on the couch because I was sitting next to her and he wanted to sit next to her. And I let it happen because he's spoiled and adorable and he works. So that's his payment.
He's a spoiled boy. And tomorrow's his birthday. So
It is.
Getting early. We've got some special things for him.
We got some special gifts for him.
Yeah, so we can't talk about it because he knows English way too much. So it's
creepy.
Literally spoil the surprise for him because he's that smart.
Finishing undergrad and starting a big class and just found out I'm having a big surgery. Oh no. Well, I mean, I hope that
they can accommodate you and work with you.
I feel like colleges
do
have some more accommodations since the pandemic, but I also feel like they got rid of a lot of the accommodations that they also had. Yeah. Like it's kind of a mixed bag.
Would definitely try to talk to your professors and the accommodations department at your school. I had to get disability. What is the word? Oof, I'm glitching. Oh no, momento.
Accommodations.
Yes.
Okay. Brain glitch. Oh. She went to the upside down. She'll be back. We'll be back shortly after these quick messages. So here, let's read. But yeah, so she had some accommodations in college, especially when she was like in the hospital a lot. And
yes, true. Yes. Things.
And we have returned to the previously scheduled program.
Got it.
That's how I let her know. I should make jokes about it. That's probably why he was sniffing at your hand too.
Yeah, I was like, my vision's going.
Did you take your morning seizure med along with the IV? Okay. Cool. Let's see. I'm really not doing well recently, and this live has brought a smile to my face and made me feel less alone. So thank you for making my night. Aww.
It's all the love to you, equestrian lover. Yeah. I'm so glad you were able to watch and join for the hangout.
Oh, there's my mom. She finally joined. Hey. She's down there.
Oh, I think he misses my.
I think he does. He loves it over at my mom's house because she spoils him.
And he's got a fenced in yard.
He does. He fenced in yard that he runs around in. My mom will put a fire in the fireplace just because he's coming over. Quite literally.
He loves our moms. He's like, oh, I get to see grandma.
He loves grandma's houses.
Both of them. He loves them.
Yeah, it's hard when it becomes visible, like wearing braces or using aids. People assume it's something new, and you feel like you have to explain it all that it already existed prior.
Yeah. Even at my neurologist, I was wearing a knee brace, and he's like, "What happened to your knee?" I was like,
"Existing."
What didn't? Life. Yeah. Yeah, it is difficult. Oh, but a question, Lover, that was so sweet. You're all of you watching this and commenting and interacting. Like it makes our day, makes my day. It just reminds me of the community we have here, and it's just so full of love and support, and that's exactly what I want to have on my social media.
Yeah.
Yes. please comment. Say hey. Let us know how life's going. How are you doing? How are you feeling today? I'm gonna keep replying. But where else are we at?
Love you, guy. We love you too, Jesse.
We love you, Jesse.
Oh, I see Luna coming up the hallway.
Oh, messy girl wants to say hello. Feel less alone.
Your French is beautiful. Thank you for your bonjour. You're amazing. Have a good day. It's really not, but thank you for being kind. I appreciate it.
Oh, 9 p.m. in France.
Okay, so you're from France. Okay, because I didn't
That's
know if you were
awesome.
like French Canadian or somewhere in Africa where they speak French or like, but that's really cool. Okay, my dog likes to get in between me and my partner or lay right on top of my partner while we're cuddling. Yep.
Oh my God, yeah.
That's about him. He loves to get in between us and lay across both of our laps. Like, that's like his thing.
There it is.
Here it is. You just gotta figure it out.
Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. I have to go. Goodbye. You yawning? You're yawning, man.
We'll see if he'll get closer to cuddle. Will you come cuddle, or you just want to sit there next to us?
Scooch. There you go. Good boy.
Hi.
You big yawning man. He makes so many noises when he yawns, and when he wakes up, like he does this little high pitched sound when he wakes up when he's excited to like go outside. Look at her face.
We love him. We're obsessed with him. If you can't tell.
If you can't tell. Yeah, there it is.
That he's saying hi. Oh, thank you.
Oh,
thank you. I know he's like, Mama, your brain's. You see him smelling me. Mm-hmm. Hi, hello. We'll keep an eye out. We might be coming to an end soonish if he doesn't let up on the lovin's. We'll get through these comments.
You like it? Or
we can grab it.
Bag?
I'm okay right now. But...
Okay, I'll go grab it while you read some more comments.
Yes, you stay here. Don't see it between me and her. Yeah, there was like cuddles. We need cuddles. Well, thank you so much, Katie, for watching.
Dude, you're supposed to stay with me.
He said, okay. I have to go. Goodbye. I've never been to your live, but it's so much fun. I'm going to a nursing school for high schoolers next year, so I'm struggling with biology. Oh my God, biology is hard. Biology is hard. So I get it. That is very understandable, but that's so exciting. You're going to nursing school. It's for high schoolers. That's really cool. That's awesome. I didn't even know that they have stuff like that in programs. It's very, very awesome. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you had fun. Melanie, you are so lucky to have found the love of your life that works with your medical issues and has learned to take care of you when an issue arises. So proud of you both well together. Me too. I always feel really lucky.
You got such a wonderful community here.
Yes. Now it's about us.
Aww.
This one. Oh, wait, let me read these. Yes, we're so glad we got to talk to you as well, Jesse.
Oh yeah, in school having like a 504 plan.
Yes, yes, 504 plan. That's what I was trying to think of. Thank you, Cars Chaos. I couldn't.
Ooh, my hair got caught.
There we go. We're good.
I just recently cut my hair and it's still getting caught in things.
It's okay. This earring's coming out and never going back in when I get my MRI because it's been broken forever and I don't like it anymore. Like I don't do well with piercings. I do much better with tattoos, surprisingly enough.
Yeah. Oh, do you like the flavors? Do you like the bottle? You can come get more flavors. We do. We love it. We've been loving the bottle.
We put in the strawberry watermelon one.
Thank you, Mama.
And we've been both drinking water. Hydrated queens.
Hi, lovelies. Thank you. You're worth it and you need all the love in the world.
Yes. Aww. We all are. We're all worth it. Hi, Blaze. Hi, Marcy. How's Autumn feeling with your health issues?
I'm feeling okay. It's kind of I do this thing when I have issues, or honestly, even when Lindsay has stuff, I compartmentalize stuff a lot. So I kind of push it away for a little bit. So that way I can make decisions in the moment without kind of like being overwhelmed. And then it hits me a little bit later. So it hit me like a couple of days later and I'm doing better now. I was definitely very like nervous when I was first coming home and everything. I was like, I don't know what this means. I'm starting on blood thinners and like every like bump and bruise like gave me so much anxiety at first. Like now like I'm doing okay and I've adjusted and I'm used to my symptoms now because I, do have a couple of things. I'm very thankful that I don't have any further like severe deficits because it could have been a lot worse and it's not. And I'm very, very thankful for that. So I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking.
The importance of listening to your body. If you ever have any doubts, it's much rather be safe than sorry. 100%.
I would rather be seen as overly cautious than
not enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering, who do you talk to about getting a feeding tube? I've tried many things, but my weight is still dropping, and I was wondering if this could be an option. Who to talk to? Yours was put in by your GI.
Yes. Do a little content warning. Terms of weight and feeding tubes. So you can mute if you would like. I won't go too into detail. Definitely GI doctor is going to be your friend in terms of feeding tube, different things. A lot of people will start with a nasal tube and then potentially go to a surgical tube. Really depends on your health issues, your conditions, what is causing the changes in weight. But definitely talk to your GI person. And if you don't see one, I would definitely try to get in with one. And sometimes GIs can refer you to specialists. So I see a motility specialist, and he specializes in like stomach motility, gut motility issues. And he's amazing, but I won't share his name anymore because he's so busy. And I'm like, no,
he's so busy.
He's so busy.
Like, sorry to gatekeep, but like a little bit.
Sorry, he's the one keeping me alive right now.
Yes.
But yes, GI doctor.
Yes, but they tried to put an NG or NJ tube.
NJ.
They tried to put an NJ tube in her at first, but it didn't stick, which is why
they tried to place it several times, and it kept coming out. It wouldn't stay. I think it's because of my Ehlers-Danlos now.
Which is why you then moved on
to the surgical option. Yeah. Well, we started with PICC line feeds with TPN, but I'm no longer on those. There is a video going out still at 5:00 today, and a short going out tonight. But yeah, GI doctor, advocate for yourself, like explain your needs, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else. Sometimes they'll refer you to nutritionists or specialists.
Nutritionists can be helpful because they can also help you find the right formula, because there are a bunch of different formulas even when you are on tube
for feeds. Yeah.
So like
whether that's a gastric tube or a surgical tube. I have a surgical tube, but we did start with trying to place a nasal tube, and that didn't work.
Yeah, there's like complete nutrition, there's partial, there's like certain aspects of nutrition, like there's so many different things. Nutritionists can be
really helpful, and they can also try to help you find like safe foods in terms of like things that won't make you flare up as much, but still give you, like with my gastroparesis, I can only have a limited intake with what I can consume, and then I supplement with vitamins and G-tube feeds currently.
And there's certain things that are a lot like even smaller in quantity, and certain things that you can have a little bit more of. Like you can't have like a lot of meats and stuff. Like you can maybe do a little bit of, like
and working with a professional can give you, this will be safe food for you, or you can try this, and if this doesn't work, then you can do this. And there's every
single body has different needs.
Is different. So definitely consulting professionals in terms of any kind of feeding tube and stuff, but just remember to take notes, advocate for yourself, and explain your concern. And yeah, just bring it up, ask questions, definitely do your research so you have options to bring up to them, see what they would think. Because I know wait times can be really hard as well. But okay. Let's adopt you as my sister. Oh, Jessie, you're so sweet. Thank you so much.
Tips for your first PICC line placement. It's happening to me soon.
Placement and PICC line. Gotcha.
Your first PICC line placement was so long ago.
It was.
So she actually had her PICC line when I met her. So I have never not known Lindsay without a PICC line.
Yeah. I do plan on filming a video in terms of like all things PICC line, like when I got it, what it does for me, like kind of answering all of those questions.
Because it's an adjustment for sure.
It's a big adjustment. I'm glad you all are starting with a nasal tube, because that's hard too. Like, I hope that works. Because I know that was really what I was like. You know, when you mentally prepare for something and then something else happens, it's hard, especially when it's like medical device wise. But PICC line placement, I would definitely ask for them to give you something.
If you are high anxiety, high something, they will sometimes ask if there's something that they can give you to relax. Typically, the placement is done outpatient, where you would go in, get your line placed, and then leave.
Luna, what are you doing?
I know Luna's like.
I just heard Luna doing
scratching on the wall. But yeah, so I would definitely ask them if they could give you something if you're high anxiety about it, or I would definitely try to do some research in terms of like what it looks like, because sometimes that's how I cope or like prepare for things, is I try to do as much research as possible. I'll definitely work on that PICC line video very soon. I'm trying to think of immediate tips, because I normally like think for a few hours and like write things down, and then I film and I get notes. Just trying to think. Placement, PICC line. It's going to feel weird. Typically they give you, especially for the first placement, they give you typically an injection that has a numbing agent in it. It's kind of like a bee sting is how they described it to me. Typically it's going to be in one of your upper arms. My first line was in this arm, and I have like a tiny little scar. It's not bad at all. I kind of want to, I'll show it to y'all in another video, but my first two were in this one, and then my current one is in here. Luna, don't be mean to Simon.
Don't be mean.
Don't be a bully.
Simon,
Luna's the sassy one.
5 times her size, and she bullies him.
The cat bullies him in this house. Yeah. Oh, she's wackadoodling. She's sprinting around the house.
She's chasing a bug on the wall. That's what she was sprinting at, by the way.
What
she was trying to climb the drywall to get to a bug.
Yeah.
She's insane.
But yeah, so they'll put you in sterile, like they'll make sure you're fully sterile. They typically put a big drape on your head. Typically you have to be wearing a mask just to keep all sterile. Like everyone around you will be wearing a mask. Once they numb you, they typically give a little, I don't want to, like, they have to make a site so that they can put the tube into your arm.
Incision.
Like it's such a tiny. It's a very, very tiny. But that is kind of what they're doing.
If any of you have ever gotten Nexplanon, like it's kind of that size of
like the implant in your arm. It's kind of like that, because the weirdest part for me, very small. But they do numb you, and they can give you things to help ease your nerves and calm you down if you request it. So make sure to definitely request it if that is something that you would like. I recommend.
I just saw Amy say, "Autumn, check your phone." Her
home infusion.
Yeah, let me go call them back.
Just chronic illness things. That's so funny. That's so funny.
Luna, you get out of here.
But yeah, I think that's all. The weirdest part for me was feeling it get like fed up, because they have to feed it up through the vein into the artery, and it kind of over here it goes like this, over here it goes like this. PICC lines are very important to keep sterile. Typically you'll have to have dressing changes once a week to keep the dressing clean and sterile. I'm trying to think if there's anything else in terms of placement. I think that's all I got for you right now. I hope that it is helpful. But yeah, that's I think the best thing I can say in terms of PICC line placement advice. I'm wishing you all the luck. Definitely speak up for yourself, and I hope that it's helpful for you. It's honestly what saved my life several years ago. And it's maintaining me right now. So Goomba, glad you mentioned this. I can't absorb nutrition. GI, I'll shrug it off. In the meantime, I'm running away. No motility specialist here. How did you find one? For me personally, my GI doctor is the one who referred me to the specialist. Sometimes you can research, but it's really hard to like research and find doctors, especially and to get in with those doctors, because so many doctors need referrals. So that's typically where you're like original GI, but that's really hard if they shrug it off. Honestly, go to someone else. If one GI doesn't listen, go to another one that does. And it's so difficult, because like that's my issue as well. Like my issues with absorbing nutrition because of the Ehlers-Danlos, that's really contributing to my struggle in there. Because that's my issue with my seizure meds right now, is because I build tolerances. Like oftentimes when you have absorption issues, you'll build tolerances and need to change things. With seizure meds, it's really hard to do. And with nutrition, that's really hard. And so definitely, if the one GI doctor didn't listen to you, go see another one. If you can, if you have that ability. I know not everyone does, but try to keep advocating for yourself, keep records, keep history. Be like, I went to this doctor, they didn't listen, I went here. I hate when people do that. I'm trying to not let myself get heated again. Woo, I need to find my inner peace. But definitely keep going. If one doctor doesn't listen, keep going. You will find someone to listen. And honestly, they're going to be your best bet in terms of finding a specialist, or even seeing if you can find someone local or someone else who treats it, reaching out to their office. And then you could always at least ask them, be like, hey, you're not helping me, but can you at least refer me to this doctor so I can get another opinion? That's a route that you can go about it, just asking them to refer you to someone else. Be like, okay, I get that you have your opinion, but I want to see someone else. That's a good way actually to get in with someone else, especially like more of a motility specialist. I love this heating pack. It's keeping me alive right now, and it has little timers, so it'll go off. It won't like stay on. But yes, it is keeping me alive. Is it still snowing? I think it finally stopped. Nope, it's still snowing. Oh my God, we already had 7 inches. I don't even know how much snow we have right now. Let's see. What else do we have here? How are you doing, everybody? I hope you're all having a beautiful, magical, wonderful day. I hope your spoons are maintaining, and I hope you're not having too much of a flare day. Feel free to let me know how you're doing. Brain. Yes, let me know how you were doing. How are you feeling? It is snowing like crazy where I am right now. We've had 6 inches of snow. Hedwig, what do you say? I discovered your channel when I was searching real videos for first aid at work, and I subscribed because you are respectful and so example of brave and vitality. Thank you. Well, thank you so much for subscribing and watching. I absolutely love when people are able to learn stuff from my videos. Like, obviously, I'm not a medical professional, but I kind of have that like patient perspective of things. I'm definitely going to try to do more first aid videos. No, I hate that my glasses are reflecting so much in the screen. It's driving me nuts. But thank you so much for subscribing and taking the time to like watch the videos of first aid and like watching the content, because like not all seizures look the same, not all syncope episodes look the same. I have same of both things that look different. Like it's interesting. Chronic illness and disabilities are very complex, and it's really important to raise awareness, and that's why I do what I do. I want to raise awareness. I want to make a positive community where we just help and support one another. Like God forbid, I'm very much like, we have to address the hard things first. Like, everything is not going to be all dandy, all good, all happy all the time. Not with chronic illness, not with life. There's way too many ups and downs and unpredictabilities of living with chronic illness and disabilities. So I really appreciate you taking the time out to just watch and support my content and my journey of trying to make the world a little bit of a better place and just help others feel less alone in their battles and journeys, because that's why I do what I do. It helps me feel less alone just as much as it may, and I hope help you all feel less alone too. So thank you so much for subscribing and joining me on this journey. It makes me so happy, and I'm definitely going to do more first aid videos just to raise some more awareness. Luna, be nice to your brother. I know, right? I think it's so funny that she's this like tiny cat. Well, she's a big cat, but she bullies my dog. I've told her, I'm like, you can stand up for yourself. He's like, no, I'm not going to. Mama will protect me, which I will. I will protect both of them. But yes, she needs to be nice to her brother. Thank you so much, Jessie. That's awesome. You all are awesome. Thank you so much for watching, anyone who's on here and joining in and chatting. I love doing this. Ooh, my computer is starting to die. I'm probably going to do another like maybe 10, 15 minutes. I don't know. I wasn't even planning on being live for this long, but I'm having so much fun just chatting with you all. I'm going to just go until my body's like, okay, stop. But yeah, okay, let's see what else we have. But yeah, thank you so much, Jessie. You are all awesome too. Thank you for everyone who's tuning in and who's going to watch this on my channel, because I'm going to keep it for anyone to watch who wasn't able to make it today, because accessibility always matters. Michael Wells, I hope I said your name right. Michael, do you notice that your symptoms flare up during weather shifts? Yes, 100% yes. I think the short I'm uploading tonight is actually regarding like flare-ups due to the weather shifts. It makes my pain so much worse. That's why I'm doing this live with a heat pack on my back currently, because my symptoms are flaring so bad with the heat. buffering with the snow. Like, we're getting so much snow right now that it is, oh my goodness, malfunctioning. I'm gonna just take a second. Let me drink some water. I'm all good. I just gotta take a breather. Be nice to my body for a second. Okay. I get so excited talking to y'all that I forget to breathe. Does anyone else do that? Ooh. I still have a rib that I have to pop back in, but that's going to be a later problem. I see the hearts in the chat. Thank you. Makes me feel better about not talking for a second. Oh, okay. There we go. Feeling much better. Ooh. Okay. I was getting a little jittery there, so I was going to take a heat break for a second too. I think I might be getting a wee bit hot, just a little bit. Okay. I'm back alive now. I'm coming back to the chat. Thanks y'all for being patient with me. So yes, my symptoms definitely flare up during weather shifts. Yes, don't be scared of PICC line placement. It isn't terrible. It's definitely not. It's not at all. It sounds much more intimidating than it is. I just want to explain what to expect so that it's not as much of like a holy moly, this is what's happening. But it truly is not as bad as it thinks. My biggest recommendation though, I didn't think of this until I got like my replacement done, is dry, like spray deodorant. If you're familiar with that, because when I first got my PICC line, my armpit area was really sensitive because that's kind of where the line has to like go up and into your heart, no matter what line. So spray on deodorant can be really helpful because you don't have to like push. Hey, handsome. I have no idea what to say. Anyway, yeah, don't be afraid of it. It's definitely not as scary as you think. And you got it. I'm cheering you on every step of the way. But yes, spray on deodorant is great because you don't have to touch that sensitive area. Basically, that's my biggest life hack. I use spray on deodorant whenever I get a new line or line placed at all. Thank you so much to everyone who's watching right now. Hello, welcome new joiners, and thank you to everyone who's still been watching. I can't believe I've been live for an hour and 20 minutes. It does not feel like it at all. Like, I'm just talking to my friends. That's what I'm doing here, and I love talking with y'all so much. Like, it just feels so good. I don't get much social interaction. Like, my day-to-days is really just existing. That's what you're gonna see in the video that's going up today for all of the new people joining. I have a video scheduled to go live at 5 o'clock. It's gonna just post, and it is a day in my life with chronic illness, and it's a realistic day in my life. So I left in the nitty-gritty with like warnings and everything, but I had a flare up during that day that I was filming it, so it's very much a real day in my life. So I hope you all will be excited for that, and then there will be a short today as well. I'm trying to feed my family with all of the content I have. I love making it. I love connecting with you all. So I'm really focusing on YouTube this year. I'm like, this channel is my baby. This community is like my favorite thing in the world, and I love talking with you all. Good.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but all scheduled.
Cool.
They're gonna have to come out. They usually come out on Fridays, but they're coming out tomorrow because of the weather and everything. But we have excess
supplies.
Yeah, we've got our build up for exactly this reason. Exactly. If it is delayed because of the weather.
Yeah. Is this still going?
No, not really. It's like you're maybe getting a couple of flakes here and there, but it's not like going up more inches. So I think we kind of peaked at 7.
Yeah. My goodness. Jesse said hi to my mom. I love it. I know we got Mama Marie in the chat.
I'm gonna be nice to your brother. Yeah.
Right? I was like, you tell him. You tell her.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to be nice. Goomba said exactly. Thank you. Hey, Army. Oh, no, Amy. That was Brain. Thank you for all the tips regarding the PICC line. A port has been brought up to me before, but I've done research on PICC lines, and since I will be getting an NJ, I wanted to bring it up. Yeah, for sure. Definitely bring it up. I've had a lot of conversations with my doctors as well in terms of PICC line versus port, definitely talk to your doctor. They're the ones who are going to be able to give you the best advice, because I'm not a medical professional. We have had conversations about a port, but my current issue is that I use my line so many times every single day. I do my seizure meds 3 times a day. I push IV Zofrans throughout the day. I do a liter of saline almost every day. So I use it for several things. And with a port, it's more meant to like be accessed for a period of time and then you're de-accessed for the rest of it. But because I use my line every single day, they recommended a port or a PICC line for me. Once I get more controlled, hopefully with seeing the epileptologist and everything, I'm hoping that we'll be able to switch it up so that I can have de-access time. I haven't swam in 3 years.
Yeah, I know.
No water.
Oh my God. One day when we get, because I haven't been in the pool either, just because I don't like doing things without her very often.
Same.
But like, so I can't imagine like filming that video, like you getting in the pool for the first
Swimming
time.
for the first time in years. I used to be a water bug. I love the beach. No matter how much the beach hates me. The beach hates me so much. But I will be redeeming myself with the beach trip that doesn't end up in a hospitalization. Or like,
yeah,
1 for 5. I lost count.
Yes, because then also a port also means like getting stuck to get reaccessed, and that's also
a big trigger for me.
Lindsay works through, and
but like I said, different.
Everybody has it. Some people that doesn't bother them, and I've heard a lot of people say with the port that eventually it like
you can't feel it.
You can't feel it. You don't notice it
Which
as much.
Which is the same with the PICC line. Like you'll definitely feel it in the beginning, and your arm might be a little bit sore, but
I'm sure it was something that you would eventually get used to.
Oh yeah, for sure. But yeah, different medical devices for everyone. But I'm glad that conversations are being had to like find the best treatment for you. That's awesome.
I just had my first absence seizure. Not sure why I had it. What started yours? So we actually don't know why or when hers started. I know when I first saw you have an absence seizure, I was like over at your mom's house. This is still before we had even moved in together. And you were just staring out your window. You were just like staring out your window, just like stay in there. I was just like, babe, you good? And you just turn around and you're like, huh? I'm okay. And I look back at it now and I realized that was an absence seizure. But like,
I didn't even think about it.
Because we were all sitting down watching TV together and you went upstairs to go get something and you were gone for an extended period of time. And so I was like, I'm going to go check on her.
Okay.
And your computer is getting low. So we might have to wrap this up soon. But yes, I went to go check on her and she was just standing. Oh no, it was your brother's room. You were just standing in your brother's room.
I do remember that.
And we don't really know why. That was the first time I ever remember seeing her have one. But
they didn't get bad until status epilepticus.
Yeah.
If you don't know, there is a video on my channel. I went into status epilepticus last year. And my seizures have been significantly worse since that episode, which is why I'm getting an MRI and seeing an epileptologist to kind of get better control over those. But definitely see a neurologist because it's not something you can diagnose yourself. You do have to like go see a neurologist and doctor, especially if you're thinking that you're having absence seizures. With absence seizures, you don't really know that they went on. You just kind of pause and then return to the state that you were previously in, and you don't really realize time has passed.
She only really knows when they happened if she records them or if I tell her
or if
like
time. I lose a lot of time sometimes.
Or
like
if you're in the middle of eating something
and I choke on my spit or water or like something I'm eating or drinking. Like those are the only times I know. So if you think you're having seizures, definitely go see a neurologist because they're the ones who can confirm it. And even if it's like not epileptic seizures, there's many different conditions that can cause seizures, whether they're non-epileptic, epileptic. Like there's so many different things that it could be. So definitely see a neurologist. They can help
if you can record
roll that out. Yes.
If you can.
Recording is super helpful for diagnostic things. Like people are always like, why do you record your medical episodes? I plan on doing a dedicated video to that in itself. Safety. If I'm alone, I always record a medical episode if I think something's coming or if my dog's alerting. I don't know what happens when I'm passed out or having a seizure. I don't know how long it was. So recording it gives me the knowledge of, okay, I had it. It was this long. This took me this long to recover. I didn't go into another one. Like it helps me stay safe.
And it God also forbid you get injured. You can like see how it happened, or like a doctor can see that video and like be like, okay, I can see the episode. Like this is how it presented. This is the way that it's treated because of these reasons.
That's helped me get my diagnoses, is like showing doctors videos of it, like getting that evidence, that proof. Like, so if you can, maybe start filming and seeing if you catch one on camera, but definitely see a neurologist about that, because that's a very serious thing to have and not something to be taken lightly either. So definitely err on the side of caution, and see a doctor as soon as you can if you think you're having absence and seizures. Definitely. Share echo project information with your doctors if they just can't wrap their mind around it.
I haven't heard of that
Yes,
before.
I have not heard share the project echo, but I will definitely look into
we'll
that.
look
That's
into it.
awesome.
Using emotional support heat pads. Yes. The heat pads are the lifeline. Like, we are just...
Where did we go?
Right there.
Okay. Yes. Emotional support heating pads. Oh my God, yes. Heating pads are getting me through life right now. It's so cold and gross. I love my heating pads. They're so amazing.
Come here.
Just had a nausea burp. Ew.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm feeling a little gross.
A little bit. I'll probably wrap this up and I'm gonna get through these comments and then I'll conclude. Let's see.
Flaring due to my period. I'm having a hard time finding a good care team. So tough in my area of Texas. Yeah.
It is hard. Oh my God. Period flares are the worst when you're having your cycle. I feel you. It always amplifies, like, especially my POTS, like my dizziness and everything. Like, it makes different things a lot harder. But let's see. Awesome. Sabina, thank you so much. Awesome. Can make any Sabina feel validated, seen, and happy. Oh, that makes me so happy. Well, thank you, Sabina. You are seen, you are loved, you are validated, and so is every other person on this live stream or who comes to my channel. That is what I'm here for, to share our battles and journeys together, because none of us are alone. And I don't want anyone here to think otherwise or discount their experiences, because I will pep talk you into annoyance. Warning. But thank you so much, Sabina. That makes me so happy that my content is doing what I hope it does.
Yeah.
I always want to help others.
The weather's wreaking havoc on my system.
Yes.
The cold has really been...
It's wreaking havoc.
Coming down.
Hey, Jesse, I'm so glad you're not having a flare-up right now. That's awesome. I love it. I hope it keeps going. That's so awesome. Spirit Star Wars Supernova. Hey. Oh, I love you. I always see you on my comments of every video. So glad to see you.
I love live streams.
I love live streams.
Doing them.
Yeah, I know. I'm really trying to get them on like a weekly schedule, but I've kind of just been posting the morning of and like doing them the days that I don't have a lot of things or spoons. Like today, it is snowing. Like I said, we have 7 inches of snow outside right now, so we're not going anywhere. So I love talking with you all so much, and live streams and everything. Definitely give them a thumbs up if you like it. I think you can do it like the top of your screen somewhere. Lets me know that you enjoy it. But thank you so much for watching, and I'm so glad that you love the live streams. We love you too, Jasmine Stuckhouse. You doing things like this and your vlogs help us get through and makes us feel alone. Thank you. Thank you guys are all watching and just joining us on this journey and helping me create just as safe of an environment and support. When I see all supporting one another on my videos, like I almost cry every time because it just makes me so happy, because that's exactly what I want to do here. So anyone's ears hurt during storms? Yes, my ears. I get really, if I am out in cold for too long, I have to wear earplugs or always cover my ears, because when I get really cold in my ears, it gives me migraines. Don't really know why, but yes, my ears hurt during storms as well. Love this community. Yes, I do too, Jasmine. Y'all are amazing. I absolutely love every single one of you, and I'm so excited to be doing more lives and like have this different connection. It really is a different connection, like getting to talk with you all real time. It's really awesome, and I really enjoy doing it, and I'm definitely going to try to get more on a schedule. I don't know. Let me know what you all think. Like if you want a consistent day that I try to do, or if you just want like a notice in the morning and me to do it, because I'd love to do them more, but it's really hard to like guess what my spoons or how I'm going to be feeling every single day, every single week. So I'm still playing around with that, still trying to figure out like what schedule I'm going to be on. Let me know what you all think. I have a new video coming out at 5 o'clock today, so this is not the last time you'll see my face. There should be a short going up tonight as well. I love you all so much, and I'm absolutely so happy that I have you all here. You understand. Yes, it warms my heart. You two have each other to lean on and support. Yes, me too. It's not snowing for me because of South Carolina. We have lake wind advisory till 7. It's windy. Oh yeah, wind is just as hard as snow sometimes. That wind is cold sometimes, especially when it's like cold and then it's cold wind. It's like, whoo.
Yeah, they were just calling to make sure you had enough of your seizure med to,
gotcha.
You know, since it's coming a day late, they just wanted to make sure that they didn't need to like send out like a little emergency type.
That's good. Antihistamines make me feel stupid. Does anyone else experience that? What antihistamine?
That antihistamines is like what you take. It's like Zyrtec or Sudafed or like.
Can't you not take those because that makes you tachycardic?
Yeah, fun fact. I can't take Sudafed because that's the medication that makes me tachycardic. It makes everyone.
Look at me remember.
It makes everyone a little tachycardic. I will be at like the 170s laying down. Like I can't take it at all. Like I will be throwing up. I will be dead, gone, goodbye. Like
yeah, definitely affect everyone differently for sure. Oh, my mom's saying hello to everyone. Mama Murray says hi.
Oh, started
at least
going
with
to the
Lindsay's mom.
beach.
Oh, tell me why I love the beach so much, but why does the beach hate me? Why does the beach hate us? I love the beach so much. I will never give up on the beach. But it
Never give up on the beach.
so badly for me every time. We'll get there. We'll get there to where it won't. We're gonna have so many successful beach trips this year. I'm declaring it now.
We will.
I'm gonna be Tululu in my little bubble of happiness until otherwise. It's the goal.
Does your time of the month trigger more flare-ups?
Yes.
It's not too personal to ask.
Yep.
Just point blank, yes.
Yep.
Just no worries about it. Yes.
Time of the month, the weather. There's so many things that can contribute to flares and different things. Feeling gross and doing work. Very cool. Any tips for newly diagnosed with Ehlers-Danlos and POTS? Take it easy.
Yeah.
Be kind to yourself.
You've got a lot of videos.
Yeah, I do, and there's so many more coming. Always, because I love what I do here, and I love learning and constantly like hearing more about different people's experiences. But be kind to yourself. Give yourself time to rest. I've been told that physical therapy is one of the best things you can do for Ehlers-Danlos because since there's no cure for it, same thing with POTS, there's no really cure. You're just kind of figuring out ways that work for you to improve your quality of life is typically the main goal with both of them. With POTS, I would say increase your fluids and salt intake.
Almost as if it works.
Doesn't work all the time. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It can help sometimes, but it doesn't always work.
Yeah.
Trust me, I get it. That's what the cardiologist is going to tell you every time. And it gets annoying, but it is something to keep in mind because those things can contribute to you feeling a little bit more gross. Definitely compression socks are something to look into. Consistently advocating for yourself, making sure that you have somewhere to sit. If you feel dizzy, sit. You don't have to have fainting to have POTS. There are a majority of people who have POTS who don't faint. So don't let that misconception get you down. Compression socks are great because it helps with blood circulation and blood flow. If you feel gross, lay down. And if you can elevate your legs, that's probably a little bit better because that can get blood circulation to your head a little bit quicker. And with Ehlers-Danlos, physical therapy can be great if it's something that's accessible to you. Tape, KT tape. Not everyone can do this because of the skin sensitivity. I have to rotate between braces and my KT tape, but that can really help with like keeping joints in. It's been really helpful for my knees when I sublux, like making it not pop out fully or dislocate. I think that's all I got there in terms of like popping out some advice for you. What else do we have here?
Support you.
Cold, increased migraine frequency. Yup. Me too. And I experienced the same thing too. Yeah. No, the cold just makes life hard. It really does. Any chronic illnesses. I'm glad that y'all are experiencing that too. Because I'm like, why does my body hate me so much? And then there's 7 inches of snow on the ground. And I'm like, oh, maybe that's why.
How do you handle going out in public or around others when they don't get it and why you can't eat, making you feel crazy or like you're being cheap?
That's such a complex question. And I have 2 very different answers to it. Because the first one's like, screw the haters. Do what you need to do for your body. Forget what they think. But then I'm like, anxiety is a thing. Like, stress is a thing. It's one of those things that's also much easier said than done. Like, it takes a lot of time, a lot of practice. Like, and it's hard. It's hard when people are giving you crap for existing and like doing what you need to do to take care of your body. And it's something that's hard to get used to. I got bullied in high school for wearing knee braces on top of my leggings because I would get wounds from wearing the rubbery knee braces that I had to wear on my skin. So
yeah. I remember even on our first date before I like knew about gastroparesis and anything, like I got fries from Five Guys. I was just like, oh, feel free to have some. And she's like, no thanks. And I just like, I didn't get it. Like I was just like, please feel free. And like, I didn't like push it too much, but I was, like trying to, and I I didn't know. And sometimes just being like, oh, I'm not hungry, you know,
Yeah.
sometimes just, especially if
Definitely.
it's somebody new or somebody you don't know, or, you know.
In public, it's hard too, because majority of people, especially with invisible disabilities, like, people aren't going to understand. It's going to be a lot harder for them to be like, why are you using a mobility aid? Like, when I have my service dog with me, or if I'm using my walker that day, like, I've had a worker at Target be like, oh, what's wrong with you? Did you like get knee surgery or something? And I'm like, no, I'm just disabled.
I remember
That's
this.
it.
I
Yeah.
remember that.
So it's definitely something you have to get used to, and the more you do it, the better you get. But also just remember, like, you're not crazy. Like, even if someone's looking at you like you're crazy for doing something or for not eating, because it will flare you up. Like, and especially if it's someone who's going to be in your life, like a friend, a partner, a family member, like, be honest with them. Let them know, hey, I have this condition and this really makes this hard for me. This really flares out my symptoms. I have to not eat this in order to feel this way. And, like, just be honest and open about your experience, because if people can better understand it, then sometimes it makes their support and their impression of you or understanding of why you're canceling plans or this and that. Like, the more that you explain, sometimes the better people will treat you. Not always, it's not always the case, but sometimes that can really help. And yeah. So just know you're not crazy, and if you're feeling crazy, come to my channel, because
We will make sure you don't.
I will make sure that you don't.
Compression socks are my whole life.
Yes, compression socks are great. Definitely don't wear them for too long if you can provide it, because then you get a lot of leg pain if you wear them for too long. But they really help with the circulation, especially if you know you're going to be standing for a longer period of time.
Take a sip of water. Let's see.
Oh, Jessie said, Amy, I just want to let you know I love your daughter so much. Thank you, Jessie. You were so sweet. And I'm so glad that you're enjoying my content and that it's helpful to you. That means the world to me.
Yeah.
Mama, are you proud?
I'm proud.
Oh,
just hey, Canine Cinder.
That's so sweet. Hi, Canine Cinder. I hope you all are having a great day. I hope the cold is not destroying you all too much, because it's destroying us. But if it is, we're flying together.
I've never fainted with POTS, but come super close.
Yeah.
Yeah, that pre-syncope feeling.
That pre-syncope feeling sucks. And it's gross. Like, it's a very yucky, gross feeling. So, and you don't have to faint to have POTS. Yes, Canine Cinder. The cold really is terrible. It's gross. The heat packs, the stretching, like, do whatever you need to do and stay warm while it's cold.
Truly.
Ellie takes a sip of water. Yes. Hydrated. We love hydrated spoonies. Yeah, we're at the end of the comments right now, so I think I'm gonna call it a day. Oh my god, it's hour 41 minutes. No way.
I was about to say your first one was only like an hour or so.
It was like an hour 15 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
it'll just get progressively longer and longer where you'll just be on live 24/7. Girls come to Florida. It's warmer in our neighborhood. Has a crystal. We've been joking that we'll eventually turn into snowbirds. The people who live up north but then travel down south for the winter.
Yeah, because I love Maryland. I really like the area. It's expensive, but I love the area. We also love the beach and the warmth. So yeah.
And we got a lot of friends like living down in the south. We just
Florida and in California.
We do. We got friends in Florida, North Carolina. We got friends in.
Wait, I love this, Goomba. Thanks, girl. It's either educate them or slap them. Haha. Correct.
Yes.
Obviously, don't physically assault anyone, disclaimer, but you can verbally be like, hey, step off. This is my disability. That's not cool. That's ableist.
Yeah.
Call them out. Make them feel dumb. If someone's going to be rude to you, make them feel rude back. I'm kidding. Treat others how you want to be treated, but defend yourself. You have every right to advocate and defend yourself. Thank you for going live. I really enjoy it. I miss the beach. I was born in Ocean City. Hopefully I can travel back up there one day. We love Ocean City. We love Ocean City so much. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I'm officially losing my voice, and it's almost been an hour 45 minutes. It feels like much shorter, but thank you so much to everyone who joined and watched and chatted with me and Autumn and just hung out. Yeah.
Let's say your mom said one last thing is Lindsay has learned you will find out who your true friends are and friends who want to know they can help.
Yes.
Yeah. The people who love you are going to be the ones who stay around.
100%.
And it's just when you're unapologetically you and unapologetically disabled. And
exactly. The true ones will always be there for you.
Yeah.
And my channel will too.
Yes.
I love you all. You are each beautiful, magical, wonderful human beings. I'm sending you all the love and spoons and hugs. You got this. You are amazing. You are enough. And I hope you all have an amazing day and take care of yourselves because you deserve nothing but the best. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching and joining this live. I will see you at 5 o'clock for my new video.
Yeah.
Stay tuned and subscribe to stay tuned as well. I'm sure I will go live again.
Oh my god,
soon.
it's only like an hour till the video goes up.
Oh yeah, I wasn't planning on talking this long, but it's because y'all are awesome. So I love you. Mwah! See you soon. Bye.